Alright guys, welcome back to the channel.
Hey, Joe.
We are out on a little morning bike ride. We're gonna head through Poblacion Impasug-Ong. Good morning, sir. And the channel here, I'm still not sure what the channel goals are. I tried to do a 30-day challenge of uploading every day and I failed miserably at that. I was on vacation and I thought, oh, well, I can just upload every day. No problem, because I'm not going to be working. I have no idea how the bloggers do it. Unless they have an editor, I'm not really sure. It's quite the task. Good morning. But nonetheless, so the channel goals, I think, are some videos of travel. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Some videos of travel and some expat stuff, because I've been here for a year and a half now. Common. I've been here for a year and a half now, and I got a good idea about how things work. So, got some stuff I can share there. I really want to get a water, but it's too busy, I think. Alright, well, I'm going to wait on the water. I know my voice is going to cash out, but we're going to do our best. So, this is in Poblacion Impasug-Ong in north central Mindanao in Bukidnon. And the park looks busy here. Something's going on at the park. So we're going to find out what's going on at the park. It looks like some kind of event. I don't know what this is. Let's see. It's going to be loud. I can't even go in there with a bicycle, can I? Maybe. I don't know what this is. Maybe this is something to do with rodeo, or I'm not sure. I'd like to go in there. Maybe it's some kind of competition. Dance competition? I'm not sure. Good morning.
Is big number 1 point.
What is this?
Major R. Malayo.
Cowboy Trail.
2737. Congratulations.
Cowboy Trail. I don't know. Maybe it's competition. He's got his red horse already. They got the red horse out already. Mom, what's this? Mom, I don't know.
Group category in this number 1.122.
Maybe it's
The official time of 2. Which reward is our big birthday competition? 30 to 39. Third placer is Green Moore with 109.
I don't know.
Julie A. Porcello.
Red horse going there. Guys, it's like 9 in the morning. Good morning, sir. Ah, interesting. I don't know. I'll take a little trip up here because maybe I can see something on the backside. It looks like some kind of Western themed award ceremony. I'm not sure. Of course, I don't know what's going on from day to day here, and I don't speak the language. My wife and I, we don't pay attention much to much, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to go in here or not, but I'm kind of fearless, so I don't care. Let's just see what's going on. Is there dancing? I don't know if they're gonna dance or what's going on. What is this? Dance? English? Hang on, what is this?
Endurance run.
Oh, competition. Competition. Ah, they're giving awards? Oh, okay. This is your team? Oh, wow. Wow, free food for me. it's okay. All right, so it's an endurance trail run, and man, so it's all teams, and the young people here, they're amazing, man. They're good people. Most of them have good English. Sir, good morning. All right, whatever. Let's carry on with the video. We'll carry on with the video because I know you'd rather watch me than watch this, whatever's going on. So, anyways, I think I was talking about the channels of or the goals of the channel. Good morning, sirs. Good morning, Mom. So, I think I was talking about expats and I've been here a year and a half, so I've got a good amount of knowledge about how things work here, and I'm going to start sharing that. Right now I'm kind of testing the camera equipment and trying to make sure I'm doing the recording and the editing right and all that stuff. Good morning, sirs. And so that's me. I said, hey, Joe. Anyways, yeah, and there's like a little billiard hall here, right here. Very nice. Good morning, good morning.
Oh, go, man.
Good morning. Member 5. It's a little, they got the red horse going and the pool playing already. Generally, like, you might catch a vibe that they're a little disrespectful sometimes, especially when you get around like men grouped together like that. The reality is they don't really understand or know that if you're respectful of them and their culture or not. As soon as they find out that you are, they're awesome. They're just wonderfully friendly and they'll invite you into their group. But first initial, good morning, initial reception can be a little off because it's the same in America, but America's different in that they'll kill you, right? If you don't make it known that basically in America, you could just be killed for nothing. So looking at people the wrong way, you could get killed. It's a much different world here. That's pretty much the reason I'm here. So anyways, the channel goals, share the expat information. I watched a video yesterday by a guy named Rigby. And Rigby was discussing financial stuff here in the Philippines, more about banking and operating your bank account while you're here, while you're abroad. Apparently people are getting shut off, getting their channels shut off, and So we'll talk about that a little bit. Ayo! Ayo! Mom, can I buy a water? But I only have one. Mom, I only have 1,000.
You have money 1,000?
Oh, it's all. It's okay? Okay. It's okay. Cujo, it's alright. I'm customer. I'm customer.
Wait,
No, the little. Yeah, so I can put it in my.
this
Will that fit in my bike holder? No, I don't think.
called,
Mom, let me see that big one. Let me see. Can I see?
this one,
No, this one. Let me see that big one.
this one.
Yeah. Look, let me see if that will fit in my. I don't know if that will fit. Yeah. I will take that one. It's okay. It's okay. I'm your friend. Those are the guard dogs. It's a very nice store.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's your store? Or working?
This is my sister's store.
Oh, it's very
My
nice.
sister married a German.
Oh, the Germans. They're living here?
No.
In Germany?
Yes.
Oh, no. Germany's not doing very good.
I will be the one to carry this.
Oh, yeah? Take care of it? Oh, okay.
50,
You are well trusted.
60, 70, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Sorry about that.
It's
All I have is 1,000.
175.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wow. That's very, very cheap. 975.
Thank you.
Oh, no, wow. It's very,
Thank you
okay.
very much.
Here, Mom, here's a tip for you for helping me, okay? Thank you. See you later. I will come again. All right, so Cujo over here. We can discuss the dogs at some point. But let's talk about this banking situation, right? So I'll put the link in the description for Rigby and his video, so you can watch that and kind of see what his argument is about the banking system here. So the premise is that if you are banking and your bank is in America, then if you're continually operating your bank here and using your debit card here, how banks are shutting expats down. And I'm going to have to continually water my vocal cord. I have a paralyzed vocal cord from having cancer. I had lymphoma, and the vagus nerve got pinched, and I ended up with a paralyzed vocal cord. So that's why my voice is raspy. So expats are getting their. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Expats are getting their banks shut off. Now, one of the bits of advice in the video that Rigby had, which was good, is that if you are over here, you should not just transfer money or continue to use your debit card or even access your bank account often. Now, I have a credit union, and I imagine that the big banks, the big central banks, are the ones guilty of doing this, shutting people off, because they are very much in alignment with the global financial changes that are happening, which, if you don't know, they're implementing a digital financial system, and they're going to do away with this fiat paper currency system that we have now. Now, that's not to say that there's not going to be paper money, but it's just going to operate differently. And this is just something that's happening. And so the big banks, they're more in line with, good morning, Mom. They're more in line with the globalists and what they're doing. And they're the ones more likely to shut you down. So if you can, I would operate with a credit union or a smaller local bank. Good morning. But that's the reality of how the financial system in America works. Good morning. Good morning. Um, so the globalists and the banks that are more in alignment with them are the ones that are likely to shut off your bank account. So I feel like, good morning, Mom. I feel like the small banks, the mom and pop banks, the credit unions. Good morning, Mom. The those are the ones that are less likely to shut you down and give you a problem. So, but I've been here a year and a half, so I know how the money system works, and I'll explain what I do. Right? I use remittance, and this was one of the bits of advice in Rigby's videos. Good morning, Mom. Instead of wiring money or taking money out of the ATM all the time and constantly triggering that system from the Philippines, remittance is a way that you can kind of do it in the gray. Now, to say that they don't know, of course they know, but it's a little bit less alarming, and it's not going to trigger the alarms. Good morning. Uh, so you use remittance companies. Remitly. Good morning, sir. Remitly, World Remit, RIA, sometimes Western Union. And
You need some running apparels?
I use those in a rotating manner. I don't use the same one every time. One of the things that you should be focused on here is having you don't want to limit yourself to just one bank account. You should have a couple, right? You should have 2, 3 bank accounts. You should have a bank account here in the Philippines. You should have more than one remittance company. You should have, for redundancy, you should have many options. My wife has bank accounts. I'm not going to get into the crypto aspect of money and handling your money and getting your money out of the dollar in this video, but that's an option. So I use remittance services, and then what that does is basically it's a transaction in America that really doesn't trigger alarms, from my understanding, and it's less alarming and shocking to the system, I believe, because those remittance companies, like Rigby said, are in the business of sending money overseas. So they take the money from your account. Your bank doesn't know what happens with it then or where it's going, right? So I've been doing this for over about a year and 7 months with no problems. Now I realize that doesn't mean a whole lot in the grand scheme of things. It could be that tomorrow this system is proven failure. Good morning, good morning. Tomorrow this whole thing could come crumbling down on you. This is no guarantee of anything. I'm gonna get a little drink of water here. I think what I'll do is break these videos down into chunks, maybe. Good morning. Hey, how are you? That's a girl that works at a little store over there, and they have a massage chair that I go to once in a while. What's her name? I can't remember her name now. Anyways, I'll remember it when I'm not thinking about it. So that was a good video that Rigby had, touching base on the banking system. Another thing that I think is important is I don't always send the money to myself. I send the money to my wife and let her go pick it up half the time because, you know, I mean, the threat, right? The thing that they're claiming, and this is all America, is their concern is money laundering. You know, it's like, it's my money. What are you talking about? It's not like I'm, good morning, sir. It's not like I'm, it's not like I'm transferring millions of dollars and trying to wash, you know, illegal money. Good morning, sir.
Hey, no.
Hey, hey, that way. So you see, it's always, hey, Joe. So I just embrace that. So I don't send money to myself every time. And it's nice to have a wife that you can really trust. Good morning, sir. Getting a little out of breath here. I think I'll go this way. Hey! Hey, Joe. So, good morning, Mom. So what else about the banking? Good morning, sir. Let's get some kind of birdhouse or some kind of, I'm not sure what that's about. Eggs for sale, boots for sale, shoes for sale. Good morning, sir. All right, that's the market. I probably should go in there, eh? I don't really have to go for a crazy long bike ride today. Um, what else about the banking? So recently, I got signed up with what is it, Live? What is it? No, it's not Live. Wise. Wise Bank. Been testing them out. I've been testing cash out from my crypto exchange accounts to, I don't know, should I go all the way around? I'll just go to the market today. This is also the bus stop. And so the market's busy today, Sunday. A lot of people are out shopping, getting stuff they need for the house, for life. They work hard here. Many hours of work, man, for the average Filipino. Um, it's not fair in any kind of way. They probably work 60 hours a week for nearly nothing. If I could change, and someday I will help some people with this, but this is the wet market. And then the dry market, there's like, you got basically all vegetables, fruits, vegetables, noodles, all that kind of stuff. And then wet market over there. And you got clothing back here on the left. And then this is up here is kind of like the local Walmart, really. It's like everything you could imagine that you would need for the household. That's kind of part of the culture here in the Philippines. All that kind of stuff. Pots, pans, toys. I mean, shoes. I mean, stuff for the bathroom. Good morning. So everything you would want is there. You got some kind of like makeshift little restaurants here, locals selling common, stuff. Hey, good morning. How are you? Um, French fries. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. French fries and meat sticks and eggs and balut and all that kind of stuff. Good morning, sir. And so you got good morning. You got some of those. You got chickens here. Call they call it. So it's basically you could come and buy a live bird, and I'm guessing they're for eating. Roosters are out every. I don't know why you would buy. Maybe it's for reproducing. I'm not sure, or just for getting your own eggs. That could be. I'm not sure why. Because you can buy. Good morning, mom. How are you? Yeah, you could. You could buy a chicken right here in the wet market, fully butchered. So I'm not sure what the reason would be. The only thing I can think of is the other stuff like homesteading and good morning, sir. Raising chickens or good morning, sir. Raising chickens or you know, getting eggs. That's all I can really think of. But got more stores up and down this stretch here. Just basically all selling virtually the same stuff. Like secondhand clothing is big, that you can see there. So there's a lot of that. Good morning, sir. I'm gonna get a little more organized with my videos. I think this guy is selling ice cream. Yeah, ice cream float. Kind of a little mobile ice cream float business. And good morning, sir. Uh, you can see I greet everyone if they make eye contact with me. I greet them because I'm in your place and I want to show respect. And good morning, mom. I want to show that I don't want it to seem like, oh, he thinks he's better than us. Because I think a lot of times, got karaoke going already. I think a lot of times that's what happens is people, well, I should say foreigners. Good morning, sir. Foreigners. Life in America is really dog eat dog, man. And for Filipinos, dog eat. Eat. I think it's, what is that? Kaon? Yeah. Dog eat dog. It's very brutal in the way Americans treat each other. When you're out in public, nobody greets anyone. The initial attitude is like, I'll kill you. Um, and here in the province, it's much, much different. There's a lot more old-fashioned, um, sort of characters, really. The people are quite a bit different, and they don't necessarily engage each other. They don't say hi to each other. But nonetheless, they're far more friendly, and there's something about the American, as you can see, it's like we have a great responsibility. We're here, and they really look at you like you're some kind of royalty, and I really don't like that. So I try to make an effort just to show them I'm just like you, man. They think you're rich. I'm not rich. I left America so I could afford living because in America it's so expensive that I would have probably been homeless by now. Uh, I'm surviving off a little bit of savings right now, working on some business ventures, and there's no telling if that'll be a success or not, especially in the economy that we're facing. But nonetheless, you got to keep. There's some karaoke going there. Nonetheless, you have to keep going. You have to keep making an effort. You have to keep your head down and keep working, right? So back to the banking. Good morning, sir. I'm not sure what else I might have to add. Rigby had a great video there. I highly recommend watching it. I'm gonna post up a link, and I don't know, I might even do some reactionary videos on some of these expat videos. There's a lot to be aware of when coming here as an expat. And, I know a lot of people live vicariously, if that's the right word, or if I'm saying it right. You can see the mountains there, just absolutely wonderful. And I myself lived vicariously through some of the bloggers' videos. I knew my wife, right, obviously. And I knew that one day I wanted to come here. Now, the plan was escalated because of the way things are in Wisconsin. I just finally had enough. Good morning, sir. Your average dude hanging out on the side of the road with his mask on. It's common here. No one wants to get sunlight. Anyway, so I lived through these blogger videos vicariously, and I got a lot of information from them that really prepared me, I seen the banking conversation quite a few times, and so I had some sort of idea. Now, luckily for me, transferring money takes a little longer than doing remittance. So I never bothered with transferring or doing wire transfers. I never seen the value. I said, I can pay a couple bucks and I can have my money in minutes. So basically, that's what I always did, was remittance, and I never really liked using debit cards. I don't see the value in it. I hate them. I don't want to deal with it. And I think it stems from, in America, having my magnetic strip become ineffective after using your card, that I kind of drifted away from that. So, I would rather see how friendly everyone is here, man. You just give them a peace sign and look at that. It's amazing. Anyways, let me stay on focus here. Stay focused. So, sorry about the vocal cords there. Gotta keep them greased. You can tell after I take a drink that my voice is better. Anyway, So I was never a big fan of using the actual plastic cards and going to the ATM. I hate it. I'd rather just transfer chunks of money, right? Position it properly. So I can utilize it for the month. And that's a much better system for me. So usually once a month what I'll do is I'll transfer a couple thousand, pay my bills, get some cash in hand, load my Gcash or my Maya account so I have that digital ability. You can pay for stuff, a lot of stuff here almost everybody takes. Gcash. So you can pay almost everything with Gcash. But cash in hand is nice. And if you're gonna operate in the local province, if you're gonna go to the market, if you're gonna frequent the sorry or any of that stuff, the little stores and the barangays, then you're gonna want to have cash in your pocket. I mean, that's just common sense, right? Just same. I shouldn't say same. Because in America, a lot of people will operate off credit card or debit card and never carry cash. I never really been that way. I always like to have some cash and because I've run into the situation where your card doesn't work. And now, if you don't have cash, you're screwed. So again, going back to what I said earlier about redundancy. Good morning, Suze. What's he got? It's like rocks or something. I don't know. Rocks, maybe. Anyway, so you want to have redundancy, right? You want to have options. You don't want to limit yourself in any way. Couple bank accounts at home. Couple local bank credit unions. Good morning. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have to explain that too much deeper. You need to have options. You don't want to box yourself into a corner. And then, of course, if I need to, I'll go home in a pinch to deal with my banking. If there's some kind of catastrophe or problem. But God willing, there won't be, because I don't want to deal with that. I'm not going to get it. Like I said, I'm not going to get into the crypto aspect of things here, but I highly recommend you get your money out of the dollar, especially now You're way over here. It looks like the dog that lives by me. It's probably not. Anyways. So this is the main highway. Syrie. And sometimes I bring my kids to the covered corner right there, play with their balls. And I love the Philippines, man. There's a lot wrong with it. We could get into talking about that. And before I do, I would want to tell any Filipino watching this video that I love you, man. I love it here. I'm not talking bad. What I am doing is forward looking, forward thinking, and problem solving. That's what I'm doing. Traffic is dangerous, to say the least. It's safer a lot of ways, but it's dangerous nonetheless. There's really no speed limit on this road. There's no morning, sir. Hey. There's no speed limit that people pay attention to. They don't care. And the reason is there's no police presence. So it's a lot more freedom in a way. But there are some drawbacks. See how close they got to me. Basically, this is a lane. I'm in the second lane. And you never know the dogs here, if they're going to come at you. Cows trying to eat paper. Garbage everywhere. It's getting hot now. Good morning. The old titas and the titos are wonderful, man. Suppose I'll end this video. Pick it up next time. Like, subscribe, and share. Really helps. And I appreciate your time. But I can't talk anymore. So, we'll talk to you next time. Take care.
Hey, Joe.